from this panel out there that I now have a sore throat talking above the awesomeness that you're causing.
Oh, sorry.
So I love everybody here. I'll see you at karaoke tonight. You're my two favorite people.
I love you, DJ. Love you.
Call me every 10 minutes. Bye.
Okay, let's go. Bye.
I would suggest you figure out how to watch it on fast forward. Or one other thing that I could suggest to him, because it sounds like it's an important, you're here, you're obviously a fan, it's important to you, and he wants to connect with you. So I would recommend that he ask ChatGPT to summarize it for him. So I'm Melissa.
So I live on the west side. I live in Washington State, and me and my mom always travel a lot, and so we're in Boston and now we're in Jersey. So I noticed a lot of differences between the west and the east, and I know you live in the west and you're from the east, so I was wondering what differences you've noticed.
What have you noticed?
I live close to Seattle and I work in Seattle, so it's busy over there too, but I feel like it's a different kind of busy here. I don't know,
So I grew up on the East Coast. I was born in Boston, and I grew up in Massachusetts, and I went, fuck yeah! Bunch of assholes here. That's wicked pissa. I remember, and then I went to a boarding school. I was a poor kid, and they had a program for local kids to basically go to this school for free. So I was a day student at a boarding school, but that meant I was in with this sort of prep elite set, and everybody was going to fancy colleges and stuff. And everybody was really concerned with kind of social hierarchy, I noticed. Or I actually noticed that when I moved to the West Coast. I remember on the East Coast, you go to a cocktail party or something, and everybody would ask you where you went to college and what you did for a living. And then I moved to LA, and I was friends with people for a decade, and I realized I don't think I know what they do for a living. People on the West Coast don't seem to be measuring each other according to those same standards, whereas on the East Coast it seems like people are trying to fix where do you stand on the social hierarchy, and sometimes I think that's that can be a little stifling. So even though the Northeast is this liberal bastion politically, it actually has these kind of conservative social trends sometimes, and so there's parts of that I don't love. But also, at the same time, they're on the West Coast, people don't care if you went to college at all, and that's sort of maybe it's actually kind of a good thing to go to college. So it's an interesting thing. But it is two very different cultures, though. There's a lot of real difference between them. I love aspects of both, for sure. Thanks for asking. I like that ethnography question.
Saying it's really weird that Mark wasn't out here.
That's why I rushed into his intro. I said, we have a limited time.
I was because you're usually out here before we introduce you.
Usually you introduce us to introduce you.
So I go, wait, this is weird. And he was like, Mark Shepard. And he's like,
hey, they said it fall off the stage.
Are you going for a particular period of casting?
I was actually going for the Castio where him and Dean are actually accepted for their feelings. Probably.
So actually that would be the 15th season, I guess, right? Was when it all finally came out.
Yeah, that's it.
And Brianna, you're wonderful. Let's have a great hand for Brianna. So Misha, we've now officially introduced and met all of our contestants in the competition.
Well, I'm very impressed by everyone's work. A lot of attention to detail here. Is that, just out of curiosity, did either one of you, because this could tip the scales for anyone voting, did either one of you decorate with real human blood? That's a shame, because that would have been a real bonus in your favor. Oh, this is nice. You also ruined a doll for this. Oh, they sell them like that? God, that's dark. All right, well, I'm not going to put my finger on the scale here, but I have my favorite or favorites. Have you ever had a 10-way tie?
There can only be one in this competition.
Oh my God.
It has to be one.
It might actually have to come down to a cage match.
We have a banner which you know, the Castiel Judging competition, tripping on my words, but we have a banner that you're always gracious enough to sign. They don't know it yet, but they're going to win a signed banner as well as a gift certificate. And this is usually when the audience decides.
All right, well, good luck to you all. I can't stay to watch because I can't stand to see people lose. But wish you all the best. Good luck. Congratulations. Nice costumes.
And Angelica
Bye,
from
Adam.
heaven. Thank you.